question that I get in my DMs is, if you're such a multimillionaire, why do you charge? Why do you charge? Oh, so many reasons why. The fact that I even have to explain this is pretty crazy, because really, what business doesn't charge? So for 7 months, I took a 7-month break and I still continued to pay my employees. So yes, literally losing money in my business, but I was like, I don't want to lose my employees, especially the good coaches that I've trained and that are like so amazing. I do not want to lose them. So I was like, okay, I'll continue paying you and I will take a break. I need to go dance. I need to go do like all these like healing modalities. I need to do like all this stuff. I'll tell you about that as well, like all the things I did. But I needed to take a break and take some time. But then, okay, so I'm paying my employees. Like, what business pays their employees for 7 months and doesn't have a business like closed down? But either way, I guess it's not that bad because we were still doing coaching sessions. I was still trading. Trading to me is not work. It's like the back of my hand now. I've been doing it for 10 years. Yeah, 2023. Yeah, 10 years. So crazy. But trading for me is like, it's just something I do. And I wanted to get you to that point. You're sitting down at your computer and you're looking for when to enter and when to exit. And charts tell you when to do it. That's what it looks like. So, yeah. Anyway, what was I talking about in the first place? Oh, yeah. Why do you charge money? It's a business. So you got to pay employees. You got to pay a team. I can't just continue paying a team and not charging any money to receive clients, because like that wouldn't make sense. That would drain everything. You want to stay in a cash flow, right? That's a business. Secondly, if someone says like, why are you even doing this? It's like, I already made my money. Like I am in a place where I have time, like especially trading. Like think about trading. Probably 10% of your time is trading and 90% of your time is waiting. In a bear market, you have even more time. In a bear market, literally, like you could trade once a week. So you're probably spending like 5% of your time trading and 95% of your time waiting. So you have all this stuff that you could do. You could like run a business. You could, I don't know, whatever you do in your life, that go to the beach, hang out, go travel. Like there's so many things that you could do in between trading, especially when you're getting alerts from us on your phone. Be like, oh, look, there's a cool entry right here. Like we found it for you. And like, I literally pay analysts to sit, look at the charts, look at all these different coins and tell us when there's a good entry, which makes it like so much easier. Plus software as well. We use like software, automated things that like tell us when it's a good time. So like literally you can't go wrong. But anyways, yeah. So who doesn't charge? Like what business doesn't charge? Another point is this is very poverty mentality. It's a poverty mentality. And you probably, if you think like this, you probably have blocks, like mental blocks, money blocks, abundant blocks. Like you can have an abundant mindset and think like you have to hold everything to yourself and there's no exchange. Like it's an exchange. Like you go dance somewhere and there's like a DJ and it's like a spiritual place, like everyone's sober. You go dance, there's an exchange of money. Like you're paying to go dance there. And they're like, well, it should be free because you're spiritual. It should be free because like you're meditating. It should be free. Like no one should be paid. That's like saying like, do you want to go to work and like work for free? No. And like, why do you expect the owner of that space that like put all that money into the space, trained everybody, they went to school maybe for DJing, and you just like expect them? No, you can't do that. It's like we live on Earth. We came to Earth and Earth has a monetary system. And the system here is you exchange with money. Maybe in the past it was bartering. So you would like, I don't know, you would exchange like a toaster for like some fruit. I don't know. But like, that's a weird example. But yeah, basically there's an exchange that happens. You'll also find that if people like steal or they take or whatever like that, they're not as successful. Those people are never as successful. And you'll learn that in life. Maybe you'll learn that the hard way, but you'll learn that in life, that when you do something like bad or sneaky or dodgy like that, you will not be successful. But when you do it all the right way, you also not only have like the conscience, you have like a good conscience that like you didn't do anything wrong or bad. And, you know, you can go out in the world knowing that you don't have like, you know, they say blood on your hands, but like, you know what I mean? You would know, like, you know, if you're doing something the wrong way or the right way. And usually people that do something the wrong way, usually they're the ones that something really bad happens. Because we all know in the crypto space, for example, we all know that there's impersonators, there's people that steal, there's people that ask for Bitcoins, there's people that imitate me. Like I have like 1,000 imitation accounts that we take down all the time, but they create more. And we all know, like if somebody wants something cheaper or they want to steal or they want like a copycat class, like where the person changes all the links, then you end up losing your money because you're like, I sent it over there. Like, it's like, well, you kind of knew that it was like the sneaky thing to do, like unless you really didn't and it was like a true mistake. But yeah, I'm going on about it. But yeah, also like when you think something should be free, like why does the owner of the business have to pay for the software and pay for the training for all the staff and pay for the staff? But then like you come in and you're like, well, I am entitled to this for free. Like, why? No, it's still a business. And like, this is a business of, like we're teaching you how to make money. So it's like an investment, right? You invest, you get the tools, you get the shortcut, you get the coaching, you get the step-by-step plan. And then you get all of that, and all you have to do is show up. Like, I didn't even get this when I started. I did all the wrong things. I made so many mistakes. Like, now you could show up, be like, don't make this mistake. Don't make that mistake. Do this instead. And you get like this huge plan. It's all laid out for you. You could literally make money faster than I made money. Let me give you another example. January 2021, I was like, I'm going to make this group so much money. Like, I'm going to make this group so much money. And then I was like researching and I'm like, okay, there was like this coin that I was like, I'm pretty sure it's going to work. Okay. So you got to remember, I bought Bitcoin at $100 Canadian, and and that was in 2013. In January 2021, you had the same opportunity because we bought a coin that did a 98x. Like, so you made 98 times your money in 8 months. Like, that's crazy. That's even more than the years that I spent buying Bitcoin at 100. By the time it did a 98x, that was years. You could have done it in 8 months. But people are like, oh no, I don't want to pay for your knowledge. Like, you should have it for free, so I'm not buying it. And that's why you end up poverty mentality. That's why you're probably still broke. We had all these opportunities and we still do. Like, we're still making money in the bear market. Like, it's literally slow and we're still making good money. But this is just a mental block. It's like those people that grew up and in their neighborhood, especially like if you come from a poor country. Like, I come from Poland. I know that it's very like save. You take care of your family, but like you have to like save every last penny. Like, you have to save these rusty nails because you need a jar of these rusty nails because one day you might need it, instead of like paying like $1.45 at Home Depot just to buy like new ones. Like, no, you got to preserve what you have. And I come from this kind of mentality, and it took me a lot to stop being like, no, when you spend, it comes back to you. When you invest, it comes back to you. But people are like, I'm so scared to invest. I'm so scared to spend. I'm so scared to improve myself because everything has to be like hoarded. So when you're like a hoarder and you're like, no, like everything, like this is all I have to keep it. But when you're like, no, I want to give like 10% to this, I want to give like a certain amount to that. I'm going to invest in this. I'm going to buy this course. I'm going to improve my skill. Then it's like this abundant feeling because you know it's going to come back to you. You know. But when you're like holding on so tight, like, I don't want to spend anything and I expect everyone to give me everything for free. But then like you want to get paid to go to work. You want to get paid for your job. But you're like, but I don't want to pay other people. It's weird. It's like a weird mentality. And those people are always the loudest as well. Like complaining. Notice those people that do that, they're not successful. They complain all the time. They don't do anything to help them. Like they won't take the action. And people around them will be like, oh, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. But they themselves can't see what they could do. They're like, no. everything's screwed. I'm just going to blame the government. I'm going to blame this. I'm going to blame my situation. And like literally you have like this golden opportunity in front of you. Like if you're watching this video, of course you have 2% theory. You have everything packaged up into like a step-by-step program that you could take. And like next year, you'll be so friggin', you'll be like, your finances will be way, way, way more ahead than if you did absolutely nothing or you did the same thing you're doing now. Because with compounding, like when you make profit and you reinvest the profit, then you get more profit, then you reinvest that profit and you grow, grow, grow. And over time, you become like super financially free eventually. Then you can do whatever you want. Anyway, I'm going off on a rampage, but that's what I'm doing. Bye.